Ty- 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 Tycho Brahe? Tycho Brahe? Tycho Brahe? Tycho Brahe. Alright, dude, your name just sucks. For all intents and purposes, you shall be known as Tycho Brahe. Anyway, Tycho Brahe was born in 1546 in the wonderful land of Denmark and is one of the forerunners of astronomy. Born to wealthy parents, he had a higher education than most others. He started his studies in Denmark at the University of Copenhagen and then on to Leipzig. After starting there, he traveled on to Germany to study in such universities as Wittenberg and then Basel. His love of astronomy was sparked here. Um, he then, at the ripe old age of 26, traveled on back to Denmark, and on his way back, picked up some sick astronomy equipment, so that way he, when he gets back to Germany, could do what he loved, and that was study the stars. In his studies, he saw such amazing sights as comets, and, of course, the most amazing sight of all, a supernova, something actually very few people have ever seen. What a supernova showed to him is that there can be changes in the heavens, something that was taught could never, absolutely never happen. And so, with this newfound knowledge, he went on to teach at some of the universities that he actually went to. And this track made him extremely famous. And so, King Frederick was all like, I really need him back in my country. So he asked him to come back and was all like, dude, if you come back, we'll give you a boatload of cash and your own private island. And Tycho Brahe was like, yeah, sounds good. So he went back and with the money built his own observatory. Now his fame attracted many new astronomers, one of which being none other than the infamous Johannes Kepler. Johannes Kepler would write notes to him asking for his research and studies, and Tycho had the better idea and was like, why don't you just come and be my assistant? And Tycho and Johannes Kepler was all like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, thinking that when he gets there, he could take some of the research for himself. But Tycho was a little more stingy with his research, and actually never let him see any of the research that he asked for. At all. Poor Kepler. Anyway, it was here that Kepler told Tycho Brahe about his idea of a heliocentric universe, one where the Earth revolves around the Sun. And Tycho was like, that is a good idea, but I still think the Earth is the center of the universe. So he came up with this idea. And basically, what happens is the Sun would still go around the Earth, but all the planets would rotate around the Sun. This explained many of the anomalies that you saw in the stars. Anyway, after a little bit, Tycho Brahe died. Completely. He's dead. And many think that it was none other than Kepler that did him in, because immediately afterwards, Kepler got all of the research that he had asked for. And that is the story of Tycho Brahe.